So the forwards currently on the box is Makoba Rile, Tejo, the Radio Man, Butuma, Moremi, Apolis, Lutuli, and yeah, that's not gonna lie, this needs to be beefed up a bit, especially since there are rumors that Orele is leaving. Hey, not sure, but there are rumors. So Makoba, star this one, very underrated, but a star. Orele is a given. He not he has not found his footing this season, but hey, I think I'm confident that he will regain once he just needs to score. You see, if he not if when he scores, I think he will settle into the new season. He just needs that goal to get him going. Sniper, hey, my brother. Hey. Sego is a very good striker. Radio Pioneer's work. Mbutum, I haven't seen him. Moremi, I think he started was a sub, but hey, questionable. Apologies, I'll get to that in a bit, but very good. Very good winger that one. Lutuli haven't seen them. Okay, yeah. So I don't know why. I think Nkota left, and I assume Abu Muremi and who else plays wing here? I think it's Butuma is a striker, I think. I think Butuma is a striker. I think Muremi is a red winger. If we have a right winger, why are we forcing people who are good from the left to force? We are forcing them to play right wing, because I don't know why Apodius is playing right wing, because he should be on the left creating competition with Rayleigh, and these pros should be starting to prove themselves, because we don't have a right winger. We sold another one is on loan, and I complicated that one. Okay, the first match played in the season was in the MTN 8 of victory versus Polokwane City, a very questionable victory, to say the least, because we can't have 9 shots and 2 of them be on target. 2 of them were the goals, but that's just, hey, that's not it. Possession, yeah. Don't be fooled by the 520 passes. Those were the passes between the defense and the midfielders. Those were not progressive passes. They were just passes. But we are not the. So, line up, chain in goal, no complaints. Shando, Spisi, Bogazi, Otto. Very good on paper. You know what the problem is? Yes. This space here is it you can see it during the game. It's very visible. And the person who has been there to try and fill the space is Undule, who is not doing enough to fill the space, because the person who was filling the space. A is not playing and we don't know why. Yeah. So this is a very good 11 on paper. If everyone does what they should do. Wait, I retract that. There are changes that have to be made here. First of all, these two, Mbule and Tito, cannot be playing on the same pitch for the same team at the same time. Basically, they shouldn't be part of an 11 together. That's my opinion. Play one of them, bring back Makaula. I think that will stabilize the 11. My opinion. It will stabilize the midfield. The midfield. Also, this Brew should be playing this side, creating competition for this Brew. But that's not happening because they decided to sell the Brew who was playing here, and another one who was playing here is out on loan with questionable circumstances, to say the least. This Brew shouldn't be starting yet, but a story for another day. So, changes I would make to the starting 11. One thing I've seen in these games, this Brew doesn't like attacking from the right. It's he doesn't like it. So why are we forcing him to, and yeah, this Brew could have started ahead of our police on the right because he seems like he wants to play. He's comfortable coming in from the right. Mariko, he was scared in this game. He was uncomfortable. The atmosphere was just new to him and it was very visible. Denson shouldn't even be on this bench, given the squad that we have and the players who are fit to play in the squad. He shouldn't be on the bench in this game. No offense to the Bro. The first game in the league, where we were playing as Kukune, that had two of our former players who were really good for the club. But let's not go there. It's the definition of insanity. You do the same thing again and again and again, and you expect a different result. We saw that because I think the only change in this 11 is Mashilwane at right back. We saw that it didn't work. Yes, we got 2 goals, but very questionable goals. It didn't work. Why didn't we try to change it? I don't know. Then we go to this one. This one, everything that could go wrong in the season has gone wrong in these 3 games. This partnership is not the one. And then you add in another new player. So we have this whole section. Let me show you. This whole section of players is players who don't know each other, who haven't played together for that long. So of course there's going to be chaos. We fixed one problem in this game of Tito and Mbule on the same page, but still he needs to come back. And then we fixed this problem, but we fixed it the wrong way. really should have started this game. Put in Makopa there. This could have been a different game. And you put in Swisi on Da here. Don't know why he's not playing. Put in Swisi on Da here. And then, hey, this bro. I said it and I'll say it again. He was just there being tall. He just stood there and he was tall. That's all he brought. And he didn't even use his height effectively. Which is a cause for concern if the coach sees this bro as let's not go there. But the only good sub here was really. That's what I'll say. Because I don't know why Mbule was not brought in for Tito. Don't know. This was the only good sub that I saw. And I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that 10 toes. Don't care. I'll stand on that. He's not the coach that we needed to continue on what Rivera was building, because this bro just came back from fighting relegation. And we were not fighting relegation. We were closing. The gap was still a gap, but from the years past, we were closing the gap between number 1 and number 2. So if you're going to take someone who just came back from fighting relegation and put him in that, because fighting for relegation, fighting relegation and fighting for number 1 is totally different things. So Paris is playing like a team on survival mode, which is totally wrong. But it's the coach that was brought in to do that, because he took Gallants out of the gutter. So he's still playing like that, like he's playing for just to remain in the league. But we will judge if he learns his lesson by the upcoming game on Saturday, which is versus Sundowns in the semi-final first leg. That's when we'll see if this pro has learned his lesson, or are you gonna pay the ultimate price, which is the only cup that we defended out of the 2 cups that we won the season before last. We only defended MTN8. So if you lose it now, if we lose it, we are not winning anything this season. If we don't defend this cup, we are not winning anything. I stand to be proven wrong, but that's what I'm saying. If we can't defend this cup, it's chai. We might as well wrap up the season. We'll try again next time, because everything that could go wrong under the leadership of this coach has gone wrong already. Everything that could go wrong under the leadership of Abdesalam Wadu has gone wrong. In 3 games, we've seen it. Don't know why he's still here, but if the management is willing to pay the ultimate price, which is losing them to realize that he is not the coach for Orlando Paris at the moment. He's a good coach. He's a good coach if you're fighting for survival, if you are fighting for number 9. If you are a mid-table team, there's your coach. But for this team, no, he's not the one. And I'll stand on that 10 toes. You can go argue with your elbow. I don't know why I just said it, but yeah, go argue with your elbow. And he must just go, bruh, because he's not helping the situation at all. So now we have to find a coach who will take us up from already at six points that were lost. 6 points. Mind you, I think the gap between Pirates and Sundowns last season was 12 points, if I'm not mistaken. But already half of that gone. So he must just go.